Welcome back to Sports Overtime. We're joined now with a very special guest, former Lions quarterback Erik Kramer, but he's not here to play football. At least I don't think so. Age is just a
Not today, no.
He is part of as a keynote speaker of the Team Be Better Gala and fundraiser. I want to first ask you, how did you get in contact with this organization? What made you want to come out to Michigan to be a part of it?
Well, the Muskellies, Jill and Steve, I met a few years ago, and after they had lost their son Ian, who was a scholarship swimmer at the University of Michigan. And so Steve invited me to come speak tomorrow night, I don't know, about a year ago. And so we've been kind of getting this thing prepared and ready. So that's why I'm in town. And then while here, I've got a chance to speak this morning over at Grand Valley State with the football team, and so yeah, it's been a good trip so far.
What has kept you kind of going to different parts of the country and speaking and sharing your story?
Well, I think just in general, mental health is a topic that's kind of out there and fresh, and rightfully so. Historically, or in my life, my own experience has been that I lost a son, Griffin, to, he was 18 years old at the time, to a heroin overdose, which he had been battling kind of ADHD along with addiction for quite a while. And so that losing him was the first, this was back in 2011, about a 4-year span there where went through losing Griffin to then my mom 8 months later to cancer. Around the time she passed, my dad had some untreated acid reflux that then turned into esophageal cancer. My divorce was finalized, and it's just a lot of upheaval, which at the time sent me down the tubes, and where I attempted to take my own life, fortunately unsuccessfully. And so I have a big purpose, that's a big purpose in my life, where it could have been the end, but now it's the beginning of the next chapter.
Was there anything growing up to prepare you for that mental health hole you fell into?
No, and I think that's what a lot of folks can identify with, is none of us really are. And so to know that there's a whole community of us out there that can appreciate the struggles that we all go through, and in some way can offer support, whether it be just as an empathetic, active listener, but coming up with some sort of pathway for other people to get through the times that are challenging for them as well.
How beneficial has it been for you to share your story with all these people?
And it's a big part of the purpose with what I can describe and define as this second act of life. You know, I think we all need to have a sense of purpose to keep us up and moving and focusing on something purposeful in life, and to me, that's helping other people in some capacity.
Do you get recognized here, still in the state of Michigan?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Up to the last couple of years, you were the last Lions quarterback to get a playoff win.
Yes, yeah.
What's it been like watching the Lions have this renaissance over the last couple of years?
It's been fantastic. I'm now a fan of the Lions like anybody else who is, and so I want to see them grow and prosper and sustain success over an extended period of time. And I think that's what we're seeing here. And I couldn't be more happy for Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions and what the program that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes have put together.
Winding things down, I don't know if you had noticed, but your long record with the Bears has been finally taken over. It did take Caleb Williams an extra game, to be fair.
It did, yeah.
But you're no longer the single-season passing leader for the Bears.
Right.
Was it tough letting that record go?
No, not at all. No, it's about time. And I think, too, it's really indicative of not just Caleb, but it's a group effort. It's really started, I think, by Ben Johnson. And again, Ryan Poles, who I kind of look at the Bears as a year behind what the Lions started. And now that they've got the coach and the general manager and just the whole organization, I think, running in you know, everybody's oars are going in the same direction. It was only a matter of time.